Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a cycle, chasing success, happiness, or even just clarity, but never quite reaching it? What if I told you that the key to breaking free and aligning your life lies in something as simple as numbers? Sounds impossible, right? Yet these numbers aren't just digits. They're ancient codes, carrying the energy to transform your life. Here's the conflict. Most of us overlook these subtle guides from the universe, and instead, we get caught up in the noise of everyday life. But today, we're flipping the script. You're about to discover 6 transformative numbers rooted in Buddhist teachings and universal wisdom that could unlock abundance, inner peace, and maybe even a life-changing jackpot. This Wednesday, December 25th, 2024. But before we dive in, let's take a moment to set the tone for your journey. To kick it off, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new content packed with wisdom and transformation tips. And here's a little challenge to shift your energy right now. Comment below. I welcome growth and harmony into my life. Just by doing that, you're already setting a powerful intention, opening the door to balance and positivity in your journey. Ready? Let's dive into the energy and wisdom these numbers have to offer. You might just be amazed at what's been waiting for you all along. 1. Number 3. The power of creativity and joy. Number 3 is a vibrant symbol of creativity, optimism, and the perfect balance between ambition and imagination. It invites us to reconnect with the spark of joy and curiosity that often gets buried under the weight of daily life. Rooted in Buddhist wisdom, it aligns with the idea that what you think, you become. By choosing thoughts of positivity and joy, we create a life filled with those very qualities. But why does this matter? In a world that often values productivity over creativity, we can lose sight of the simple joys that make life meaningful. Number 3 serves as a reminder to pause, reflect, and rediscover the playful, imaginative side of ourselves that fuels inspiration and happiness. Let me share a story that perfectly embodies the energy of number 3. A retired teacher I once met struggled with feelings of inadequacy after leaving her career. For years, she doubted her ability to start something new, feeling that her creative energy had faded. At 60, she decided to try painting, a passion she'd shelved for decades. Her first strokes were hesitant, her lines imperfect. But as she leaned into the process, she found joy in every swirl of color. Her work wasn't about perfection, it was about self-expression. Soon, she started sharing her creations with friends and eventually sold a few pieces. What began as a quiet act of rediscovery transformed into a source of joy and abundance. By embracing her creativity, she unlocked a new chapter in her life, one defined not by her doubts, but by her passion. You don't need to be a painter or an artist to harness the energy of number 3. Creativity lives in every corner of our lives, waiting for us to explore it. Try experimenting with something small but meaningful. Cook or bake something new. Choose a recipe you've never tried before. The act of creating something delicious can be a joyful and fulfilling experience. Journal your thoughts. Use words to express your feelings, dreams, or even your frustrations. Writing can unlock emotions and ideas you didn't know were there. Redecorate your space, rearrange furniture, add a pop of color to a dull corner, or create a vision board. Changing your surroundings can shift your mindset. Reconnect with a forgotten hobby. Whether it's gardening, knitting, or playing an instrument, revisit something that once brought you joy. Number 3 teaches us that creativity isn't just about producing masterpieces. It's about embracing the process and finding joy in small moments. Each time you create, you're nurturing your spirit, building balance, and inviting optimism into your life. By leaning into the energy of number 3, you can transform ordinary routines into extraordinary experiences filled with color, joy, and inspiration. So what will you create today? 2. Number 4. Building stability and resilience. Number 4 embodies the steadfast energy of patience, discipline, and structure. In the fast-paced world we live in, where instant gratification often takes precedence, the wisdom of number 4 reminds us of the enduring value of steady, consistent effort. True progress isn't achieved through shortcuts or quick fixes. It comes from building strong foundations, even when the process feels slow or unremarkable. In Buddhist teachings, life's challenges are seen as integral to our growth. Each obstacle presents an opportunity to develop resilience and patience. Number 4 reflects this philosophy, urging us to embrace life's cycles and approach them with methodical care, knowing that lasting success requires a solid base. Let me share a story that perfectly illustrates the energy of number 4. There was a farmer in a small rural village who, after years of cultivating a thriving field, faced a devastating storm that destroyed his crops. Many would have given up in despair, overwhelmed by the enormity of the loss. But not this farmer. Instead of yielding to hopelessness, he took the first small step, clearing the debris. Day after day, he worked to prepare the soil again. With each passing season, he sowed seeds, tended to his fields, and waited patiently. It wasn't easy. The first few harvests were modest, and setbacks continued to test his determination. But he stayed the course, trusting that his efforts would eventually bear fruit. Years later, his fields flourished beyond what they ever had before. The same storm that had once destroyed his livelihood became the catalyst for a stronger, more resilient foundation. His story is a testament to the enduring power of patience and discipline. The energy of number 4 encourages us to reflect on areas of our lives that might lack structure or direction. Whether it's your finances, daily routines, or long-term aspirations, the key is to start small and stay consistent. Here's how you can harness this energy. Create a routine. Establishing a daily schedule helps create a sense of order and reduces stress. Start with a morning ritual that centers you for the day ahead. Organize your finances. Assess your budget. Set realistic savings goals and stick to them. Small, consistent savings efforts can grow into significant financial stability over time. Break down goals. Instead of tackling a daunting task all at once, break it into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate each milestone to stay motivated. Commit to self-improvement. Whether it's learning a new skill or improving your health, dedicate time each day to consistent growth. Number 4's energy teaches us that life's most rewarding achievements come from persistence and dedication. Think of it as building a house brick by brick. Each step may seem insignificant, but over time, those efforts create a structure strong enough to weather any storm. So take a moment today to evaluate where you can bring more structure into your life. What small, consistent actions can you take to lay the foundation for a stronger, more resilient future? By embracing the lessons of number 4, you're not just building stability, you're creating a legacy of perseverance and success. 3. Number 7, finding spiritual depth. Number 7 resonates with the energy of introspection, spiritual growth, and deep connection with your inner self. In a world filled with constant distractions, this number serves as a gentle reminder to slow down and reconnect with what truly matters. It's an invitation to pause, reflect, and seek wisdom through moments of stillness. The fast pace of modern life often pulls us away from our inner voice. We get caught up in endless to-do lists, societal expectations, and the pursuit of external success. Number 7 challenges us to step back and ask the deeper questions. What am I really seeking? Am I living in alignment with my true values? Let me share a personal reflection on the power of number 7. During a particularly challenging phase in my life, I felt overwhelmed and disconnected, unsure of my next steps. To regain clarity, I committed to meditating every morning for just 10 minutes. At first, the practice felt awkward. My thoughts raced, and sitting still seemed impossible. But as the days turned into weeks, something shifted. Those quiet moments became a sanctuary, a space where my worries softened and my mind found peace. I started asking myself questions I'd been avoiding, like, what truly brings me happiness? And am I making choices that align with my values? The answers didn't come all at once, but gradually, I uncovered insights that had been buried under the noise of daily life. That month of meditation wasn't just transformative, it was life-changing. It reminded me that the wisdom we seek often lies within us, waiting for stillness to emerge. You don't need hours of solitude or a secluded retreat to tap into the spiritual depth of number 7. Small, intentional practices can make a significant difference in your life. Here's how to start. 10 minutes of reflection. Set aside 10 minutes a day to sit in silence. Focus on your breath and let your thoughts settle. Ask yourself questions like, what brings me peace? Or am I living authentically? Write down any thoughts or insights that arise. Journal your journey. Keep a journal to track your reflections. Over time, you'll notice patterns in your thoughts that can guide you toward your true purpose. Unplug from distractions. Dedicate 1 hour each week to disconnecting from technology. Use this time to take a walk, meditate, or simply sit in nature. Practice gratitude. Reflect on the blessings in your life. Gratitude shifts your perspective, helping you focus on what truly matters. The energy of number 7 reminds us that true fulfillment doesn't come from external achievements alone. It's about aligning your actions with your inner truth and finding harmony between your spiritual and material worlds. As you embrace the lessons of number 7, you'll discover that the answers you seek are already within you. They're not in the chaos of the external world, but in the quiet spaces where your soul speaks. Take a moment today to pause, breathe, and reflect. What questions are you ready to ask yourself? And more importantly, are you ready to listen to the answers? By embracing the wisdom of number 7, you open the door to a life of clarity, peace, and alignment with your highest self. 4. Number 9, embracing renewal. Number 9 carries the profound energy of transformation and renewal, urging us to let go of the past to create space for new opportunities and growth. It teaches us that clinging to what no longer serves us, whether it's a relationship, a belief, or even a version of ourselves, only leads to suffering. This message is deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings, which emphasize the impermanence of all things. Life is constantly changing, and our ability to flow with these changes determines how we grow and evolve. Number 9 is not just about endings, it's about beginnings. By releasing what weighs us down, we open the door to fresh possibilities. It's an invitation to trust the cycles of life and embrace change with courage and grace. Let me share the story of a close friend who perfectly illustrates the transformative energy of number 9. After a painful breakup, she found herself trapped in a cycle of sadness and regret. For months, she resisted the idea of moving on, holding on to the hope that the past could somehow be restored. One day, she decided to take a small step toward healing. She began volunteering at a local shelter, helping those in need. At first, it was just a way to distract herself. But as she poured her energy into serving others, something shifted. She started feeling a renewed sense of purpose and joy. Letting go of the past wasn't easy, but as she released her attachment to the relationship, she discovered a stronger, more compassionate version of herself. Her journey wasn't about forgetting the past, but about honoring it and using it as a stepping stone to something greater. If you're feeling stuck, a powerful way to harness the energy of number 9 is through a symbolic release ritual. Here's how. Write it down. On a piece of paper, jot down your fears, regrets, or habits that no longer serve you. Be honest and specific. Let it go. Burn or bury the paper in a safe and intentional way. As you do this, visualize those burdens leaving your life. Set an intention. Afterward, take a moment to focus on what you want to welcome into your life. Use affirmations like, "I release the old and welcome the new with open arms." This simple yet profound act clears the mental and emotional space needed for renewal. It helps you embrace the possibilities ahead with clarity and optimism. Number 9 reminds us that endings are not failures. They are transitions. Just as nature sheds its leaves in autumn to prepare for spring's growth, we too must release the old to make room for the new. Take a moment today to reflect. What are you holding on to that no longer serves you? It could be a toxic habit, an old regret, or a dream that no longer aligns with who you've become. By letting go, you're not losing anything. You're making space for renewal, for opportunities, and for a more authentic version of yourself. Embracing the energy of number 9 means trusting the flow of life, finding strength in impermanence, and stepping boldly into new beginnings. Let today be the start of your renewal. What will you let go of? And what will you welcome in its place? 5. Number 11. Transformative potential. Number 11 is revered as a master number, embodying clarity, spiritual awakening, and the power to transform. Its energy urges us to step beyond the limits of conventional thinking and embrace the unknown with confidence. Life's surprises and challenges aren't just obstacles. They're opportunities to grow, thrive, and create something extraordinary. This number serves as a powerful reminder that true transformation doesn't come from staying within our comfort zones. Instead, it arises when we dare to break free from old patterns and open ourselves to the limitless possibilities of life. Number 11 challenges us to dream bigger, push boundaries, and trust that we have the inner strength to shape our destiny. I once met an entrepreneur whose journey perfectly illustrates the transformative power of number 11. During an economic downturn, his business, one he had poured years of effort into, was forced to close. The loss was devastating, leaving him unsure of his next steps. But instead of dwelling on the setback, he chose to see it as an opportunity for reinvention. He spent time reflecting on what he truly wanted and where his skills could make the most impact. With this newfound clarity, he launched a new venture in an entirely different field. This business not only became more successful than his previous one, but also brought him deeper fulfillment. The closure of his old business wasn't the end. It was the beginning of a transformative chapter that aligned more closely with his passions and purpose. The energy of number 11 inspires us to think boldly and take decisive steps toward our dreams. If you feel stuck or uncertain about your path, try these practical exercises to unlock its transformative potential. Create a vision board. Gather images, words, and symbols that represent your goals and aspirations. Place them on a board or digital canvas where you can see them daily. This visual representation serves as a constant reminder of what you're working toward. Journal your dreams. Write about the life you envision, what it looks like, how it feels, and the steps you can take to get there. Be specific and intentional. Journaling not only clarifies your thoughts, but also helps you map out actionable steps. Take one bold step, choose one goal, and commit to a single action that moves you closer to achieving it. Even small steps can create momentum for transformation. Number 11 teaches us that transformation often begins with a shift in perspective. It's not just about reacting to change, it's about embracing it as a force for growth. This number reminds us that even in moments of uncertainty, the universe has a grander plan for us, and our role is to trust the process while taking proactive steps forward. Take a moment to reflect on your own journey. What limits have you placed on yourself? What dreams have you set aside because they felt too ambitious? Number 11 encourages you to revisit those aspirations with renewed confidence and clarity. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, but with faith, determination, and bold action, you can create a life that not only aligns with your vision, but also exceeds your expectations. Embrace the energy of number 11 and step into the transformative potential waiting within you. What bold step will you take today to rewrite your story? 6. Number 26, the cycle of balance. Number 26 embodies the wisdom of balance and the cyclical nature of life. It teaches us to harmonize the past, present, and future, understanding that each phase we experience has its role in shaping us. In Buddhist philosophy, life's journey mirrors the changing seasons. Each one serves a purpose, whether it's growth, rest, renewal, or transformation. Number 26 reminds us to honor our past, find peace in the present, and step into the future with grace and intention. Have you ever noticed how nature moves effortlessly through its cycles? A tree doesn't resist shedding its leaves in autumn. Instead, it trusts the cycle of renewal, knowing that spring will bring new growth. This natural rhythm offers a profound lesson for us as well. Often we resist change or hold on to the past, fearing what lies ahead. But just as the seasons shift with purpose, so too does our journey through life. Number 26 encourages us to let go of resistance, embrace the present, and trust that every phase, whether joyous or challenging, is part of a larger plan. Think about your own experiences. Every success, failure, joy, and sorrow has played a role in shaping who you are today. Consider how moments of difficulty have taught you resilience, or how seemingly small victories have set the stage for greater accomplishments. When we reflect on our journey with curiosity and compassion, we begin to see the interconnectedness of it all. A friend once shared a story that beautifully captured the essence of number 26. After retiring from a high-pressure career, she struggled to find her identity outside of work. Initially, she felt lost, but as she took time to reflect on her past experiences, she discovered a newfound passion for mentoring young professionals. Her career's highs and lows had equipped her with the wisdom to guide others, proving that every phase of her life held meaning and value. To align with the energy of number 26, consider adopting practices that help you embrace life's cycles with clarity and peace. Here are a few suggestions. Spend time in nature. Go for a walk in a park or forest and observe the natural rhythms around you. Notice how the trees, plants, and animals adapt effortlessly to their environments. Let nature's flow inspire your own acceptance of life's changes. Practice mindful breathing. Set aside a few minutes each day to focus on your breath. As you inhale, reflect on the present moment. As you exhale, let go of any tension or resistance. This practice anchors you in the now, and fosters a sense of balance. Reflect on your journey. Take a journal and write about the key moments in your life, both positive and challenging. Acknowledge how each experience has contributed to your growth and shaped your perspective. Number 26 reminds us that life is not a straight line, but a beautiful cycle of beginnings, endings, and everything in between. By honoring where we've been, appreciating where we are, and trusting where we're going, we find a sense of balance and harmony. Ask yourself, what part of your journey are you ready to honor today? How can you embrace the present moment while staying open to the possibilities of the future? Life cycles are not here to hold us back. They are here to guide us toward greater understanding, resilience, and peace. As you reflect on number 26, let its energy inspire you to move forward with grace, knowing that every phase of life has its purpose, and every step you take contributes to your unfolding story. What will you choose to embrace today? Life is a journey of growth, renewal, and transformation. And the 6 numbers we've explored today, 3, 4, 7, 9, 11, and 26, are powerful guides to help you navigate it with clarity and purpose. Each number carries a unique energy, reminding us to create with joy, build with resilience, reflect with depth, let go with grace, transform boldly, and find balance in life cycles. But remember, these numbers are not just symbols. They are invitations. Invitations to reconnect with your inner self, embrace life's challenges as opportunities, and align with the natural rhythms of the universe. As December 25th, 2024 approaches, a date rich with the potential for transformation and alignment, ask yourself, what step can I take today to embrace this wisdom? Whether it's a small act of creativity, a moment of stillness, or a decision to let go of the past, every action brings you closer to a life filled with abundance and meaning. If this journey has inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to continue exploring powerful insights that can transform your life. And here's a parting challenge. Comment below. I embrace the cycles of life and welcome growth. By doing so, you're setting a powerful intention for the journey ahead. Remember, life isn't just about reaching the destination. It's about cherishing the steps along the way. Let's grow, evolve, and thrive together as we align with the energy of December 25th, 2024. The best version of you is waiting. What will you do to meet it today?